Once upon a time, deep in a dark and gloomy forest, lived a selfish and greedy squirrel. He was so greedy that he never shared his food with anyone. One day, the squirrel found a huge pile of nuts and he started hiding them in his secret stash. He hid nuts here and there all around the forest, and by the end of summer, he had collected so many nuts that he couldn't even keep track of them all. But he was very proud of his collection. "All these nuts are mine, and mine alone," he said to himself, chuckling. "I'm the luckiest squirrel in the whole forest." As the days grew shorter and the trees started to lose their leaves, the squirrel began to feel very pleased with himself. He had enough food to last him all winter, and he didn't have to share any of it with the other animals. Then one day, a terrible blizzard swept through the forest. It was so cold that all the animals had to huddle together for warmth. The deer huddled with the rabbits, the chipmunks with the birds, and the foxes with the squirrels. All of them were scared and shivering, but they comforted each other and shared their food so that everyone could survive the harsh winter. But the greedy squirrel refused to share his food. He was so focused on his own stash that he didn't notice that the other squirrels were slowly freezing to death. When he finally looked up from his nuts, he saw that all the other squirrels had disappeared. He called out to them, but there was no reply. He couldn't even hear the birds singing in the trees anymore. It was as if the whole forest had abandoned him. The squirrel quickly realized that he had made a big mistake. He had been so focused on collecting all the nuts that he had forgotten about the most important thing, friendship. He had been too greedy to share his food with the other animals, and now they weren't there to help him. As the snow piled up and the wind howled, the squirrel huddled in his tree, all alone, wishing he had listened to this story's moral. And that, my dear friends, is the story of the selfish squirrel. Let it be a lesson to us all. Greed can make us lose everything we love and hold dear, including our friends, our family, and even ourselves. So let us all strive to be kind, generous, and loving towards others, for that is the only way to truly be happy. The end.